Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is an emotional release video. This is a trigger alert for those of you guys who are feeling emotional and feel like you've already processed those emotions and are trying to stay in a higher vibe right now. You might want to bypass this video because it's going to be very emotional. Which some of us need a safe space to release emotions, and that's what this is. This is honestly an experiment. I'm not sure if I'm going to post this, but I found myself crying, which I'm crying right now. And whenever I cry, I come to my tarot cards. Usually after I've had a moment to kind of think by myself and release. And then I do a reading for myself. And I allow myself to cry and to just release and let it go. And then I dry my tears and I get up and I move forward. And move on, and you know, if I need to cry again later, I do. But usually if you just give yourself a safe space to cry and to release, you find that you can move on with your day and be much happier. So feel free to cry with me, grab some tissues. For me, it's just everything right now, to be honest. It's just this energy. It's just the Mercury Retrograde. Like, my whole body is, like, in pain. There's just a lot going down. Emotionally, physically. Oh, shit. A lot of us are going through this right now. There's just a lot of shift because a lot of us are getting ready to connect with the soulmate. So there's a lot that needs to be released, you know, emotionally and physically, spiritually, mentally, in all areas. Taking deep breaths helps. I feel like it's starting to pass. I don't know about you guys. If you need to cry, keep crying as I continue this reading. And if you can't cry, you can just listen to me cry and imagine yourself crying, because sometimes, like, it's hard to cry and you just don't have it in you, and you just need to, like, what you need is to create a safe space for yourself to release. Some people release by crying. I'm a huge crier, and other people like to release by dancing or doing art, but just know it's an energy that, like, comes over you, and it's important to let that out and to let it go. And I thought I would just do it like a performance art for you guys, so you could just see, like, and know it's okay to cry, and it's like you don't have to be embarrassed, and it's safe for you to cry. Let's pull some more cards on everyone's situation right now. Maybe you don't have any friends to cry to, so you can cry to me in this video if you want to. I love you guys. Like, I know you guys are gonna write me back so many sweet comments, and it's gonna help me cheer up and help me feel better. And I'm sure my friends will see this and they'll probably call me after. But they all know that, like, I just am the kind of person that just needs to, like, get it out and then I feel better. It's like we've felt jaded for a long time, but it's actually, like, a good sign if you're able to cry and if you're feeling, like, upset. Like, if you're feeling emotions, it's a good sign. What's worse is to not feel emotions. I went through this season in my life where I was just, like, so numb, like, super jaded. I couldn't feel anything. So at least I'm feeling something. It's kind of like a look on the bright side card. But big changes are coming, you know, and I know, like, this is a sign. Like, I know myself, I know my life. Like, I'm become accustomed to the patterns of my energy, and, like, I know when something huge is coming, and I can just feel this for myself and for all of us. Everyone who's in my soul family, all of us, you guys. There's, like, huge changes coming. And this is us right now. Like, we're thinking, like, we're in this time of introspection with Mercury Retrograde. And we're really starting to think about just the big changes that need to be made. There will be communication coming. It could be just, like, from your higher self or from the universe or maybe from a specific person. And this is what's so important. Cry, release, let it out, but don't ever feel hopeless, you guys. There's always hope, no matter what your situation is. There's always hope. Just know that. And we're coming into balance, you know, and tears, like our tears is like it's a really natural way for us to emotionally balance. You guys see how, like, I want to show you and demonstrate to you how much better I'm feeling already. I'm a little tired now, you know, it is kind of draining, but, like, I'm starting to feel better. And also, I feel like my head is clearer, and I feel like my body is, I'm not as in much pain. Like, my pain is released a little bit, the pain I was mentioning while I was crying. And yeah, I'm starting to feel like, okay, what should I do to move forward, you know? So how are you guys feeling? I hope you guys are feeling okay and that you're starting to get to that point. If you cry, like, eventually you'll get to that breakthrough point. So just hold yourself, hug yourself, and be nurturing to yourself. It takes courage to feel your emotions and to be who you are. And also there's, like, this validation coming through that your emotions are valid, and that, you know, a lot of us have been brought up in society to push our emotions down, to shove them away. A lot of us grew up with parents or community who, like, and even just growing up in the school system and the man and everything, like, tries to get you to, like, push your emotions aside to just, like, perform and just be like a robot, you know, for society. But our emotions are here. They are our navigation. They are here to help us process. They are an energy. Emotions means energy in motion. So crying is a way of us clearing our energy so we can continue to move forward and put our energy into motion in a positive way that's going to lift us up. So they're saying it's time to surrender. Crying is also a way to surrender and to just release. And you know, everyone's been crying the past couple weeks. I've seen people cry that I've never seen cry before. I've seen all of my guy friends cry. Like, it's crazy. Like, shit's been going down. And they're saying just have patience because, like, everyone's gonna have a big breakthrough. We're all going on a journey. And I love this card. The light card is beautiful. I want to read some of this. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again. They're saying, acknowledge the light that you are. Share that light with the world. Activate your own inner light and be aware of its uniqueness. When you draw this card, new information may be revealed to you unexpectedly. And yeah, I feel like that's where a lot of the tears are coming from, because, like, people are having, like, these sudden realizations and it's just, like, intense, you know? They're saying, be aware and you may notice a chance happening that will shed light on the situation. Feel illumination and enlightenment. Situations will become clear. Move out of the darkness into the light. A lighthearted person is a happy one. Allow the radiant energy that is within you to show you the way. Lighten up. And that's part of what crying is, and allowing yourself to break down is. It's just like allowing yourself to lighten up. You can't just force yourself to be positive when you're holding all that inside. So cry, release, or just spend some time writing. You don't have to cry. This is just an example of how to do an emotional release. But you can also emotionally release by writing or making art or dancing, allowing yourself a safe space to think or to express your emotions, which is very important. They're saying that trust that there is light in this situation. Even if you don't understand your experience at this time, know that the reasons will soon come to light. Make optimism a way of life. Become the light. See the light within you. Invoke it. Anchor it. Share it. And see the light in others. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love that card so much. I had to read it to you guys. They're saying this is the actualization card, and the way that I describe this word is that actualization means actually do. So it's like maybe you've been talking about something or dreaming about something, and they're saying it's time to actually do something about your dreams and growth. You know, we're experiencing these big shifts because there's a lot coming up right now, and they're saying release it. Release the fear, release the doubt, release the insecurity, release all the chains and cords that are keeping you back from being who you are. And I'm just going to do a quick feather clearing and universal prayer to help uplift all of us and to make sure that you guys leave this reading with your energy feeling balanced and calm. So I'm going to do an energy clearing on you guys before we end this reading, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know what you think. This was like so experimental. I don't know if I've ever seen something like this on the internet before, but yeah, I don't know. I used to have visions of me like posting myself crying on the internet. I never really knew what that was about, but now it's starting to make sense. So let me know what you think. I'll make more or not. If this is too much, I will just delete it, and for real. But I gotta, I gotta trust my inner guidance. I feel like there's some people out there that could benefit from this, because sometimes we feel so ashamed when we cry or when we have emotions. And so they're saying, don't feel ashamed. Just express yourself. We're all human. Even animals have emotions, you guys. So I hope that you enjoy this. What I want you to do now is to take deep breaths. Release all of that tension. Dear God, angels, spirit guides, higher self, Holy Spirit and ancestors, and or your deity. And if you refer to yourself as leaning towards being more atheist, you can simply think of this as goal setting or intention setting for yourself. Please clear, shield, and protect us from all lower negative and unwanted energies and entities and anything that isn't of God. Ground us to the earth and anchor us so that we can be here and in the present, where all the magic truly is. Help cut any cords of fear, pain, doubt, insecurity, shame, remorse, anything that's just lower energy, that's just frustrating us, anything that's just clogging our spirit and making us feel unable to move forward. Clear all of these tears and all of these cries and all of these emotions, and help us to return back to a balanced state so that we can move forward and be who we truly are. Thank you. Amen. And so it is.